I hadn't learned to love myself yet. And if you don't love yourself when someone else says horrible things to you, a part of you is always going to believe them. So then it was like, okay, I don't want to believe these people. I don't want to agree with them on any level. I want to figure out who I am. I want to learn who I am, and I don't want to feel like I'm fragile every time I leave the house because I'm so dependent on what other people think about me.
There comes a period of time in your life when you make the switch from princess dresses to crop tops. There's a time when you go from being daddy's little girl to asking if he could drop you off around the corner. There's a time when you go from being so excited to go out and eat with your friends to only eating what won't make you bloat. There's a time when you go from putting on makeup in the car with your mom so you can look just like her to putting on makeup because you need one thing that can make you feel just a little bit pretty again. No one truly knows the definite answer of when kids go from being themselves to shaping their entire being into fitting the mold of an unrealistic society. But I think it happens when we start to listen to the things people say to us, when we believe that the only opinions that matter are the ones people make about us.
I'm not pretty anymore. I'm not good enough for anything.
I understand this world is mean. I understand that the people in it are mean, but the more you listen to the negative things people have to say about you, the more you'll start to believe them. You'll lose track of the person you've become and the things you've always loved about yourself. Why do we inspect every single aspect of our being and make it our goal to find things we don't like about ourselves?
Jay, I think you should sit down and eat right now.
I can't! I'm finally starting to lose weight.
TJ, you're starving yourself. You could do serious damage to your body.
It's because we're in this constant loop of finding out what'll make us happy. I'll be happy once I go get my hair done. I'll be happy once I lose a little weight.
I'm the one that has to wear the bathing suit next week. It's my life and I can do whatever I want.
TJ, we have to talk.
You don't understand. I don't like the way I look. I want to look like these models.
Although fixing your small insecurities may seem to be the solution to self-deterioration, it's not. The constant desire to become more perfect will never end. After you listen to the hurtful things people say to you, you try to change yourself, and then you are a completely different person. You are unrecognizable. So now when you go look at yourself in the mirror, what are you going to choose to see? A girl who hated herself because her belly rolled over her jeans a little? A girl who can't help but compare herself to every single person she sees when scrolling through social media? A girl who can't even sit and look at herself without picking out every single thing she wishes to change? Are you going to succumb to living your life in the shadow of a fake version of yourself because you can't learn to love the way your real laugh sounds, because you can't learn to show your real smile in photos? Will you let other people's opinions constantly weigh you down? Or will you see a girl who stopped giving every ounce of her person to the unrealistic beauty standards? A girl who stopped putting on a fake version of herself just to fit in with the people she was surrounding herself with? A girl who finally learned to love herself and appreciate the person she saw staring back at herself in the mirror? We pick her because she'll come to understand that there will be people in this world who do not like her, but she'll understand that those people and their opinions on her do not compare to the importance of being able to truly love herself. We pick her because she is strong. She's able to overcome the insecurities that are constantly floating in her head. And although that girl will never be perfect, she understands that loving herself is a process, and that through small, consistent changes, she'll be able to admire and accept herself. So maybe, just maybe, instead of asking yourself what your younger self would think of the person you've become, imagine what your older self would think. The self that's soon going to come to face with the fact that you either wasted your life because you were too scared to be yourself, or you used every moment of it to become the best version of yourself. You can't in any way change the past, but you have the rest of your life to determine your future. Every day you spend on this earth hating yourself because you aren't those people that you're constantly comparing yourself to is a day wasted. A day that could instead be filled with you taking the time to get to know yourself and love every part of it. Taking the time to love your being so you can love everything around it just a little bit harder.